Hi, welcome to Hear Us Out, where we have an honest conversation about life and answer your burning questions. Hi, my name is Juliana. While there are usually 8 of us, whoever can make it to our recording session speaks in the podcast. Due to COVID-19, we are recording from our homes. There are many ways to pass the time during this self-quarantine, which brings us to today's conversation topic, hobbies. One of them being, as you can see, podcasting. This is our first podcast. We're still learning. We're figuring this out. Just bear with us. I promise we'll make it worth it. Well, here today are...
Hi, I'm Angeline.
Hey, I'm Heidi.
What's up? I'm Janae.
Thank you for tuning in today. So today's topic is hobbies. I played tennis since I was younger, and I've been playing it for a long time. And it's just a hobby that I do. That's one of my hobbies. And I love drawing as well.
My hobbies, I have 2 main ones. I've tried so many things in the past, and I've only stuck with these 2. And these two are piano and dance. Yeah, piano has been in my life since I was 5 years old, so I've been playing it for a very, very long time. I've tried many instruments in the past. I've done violin, I've done saxophone, I've done guitar, I did voice. But at the end, I stuck. Oh, guitar, just acoustic.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've tried everything. But guess what I stuck with? Piano. I really like the piano because it's super versatile. I don't know if any of you guys play the piano, but you could do anything with it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I play the piano.
Play?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Angie and I go to the same place.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, wait, so all of us play piano. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but do y'all like it? Do y'all like it?
Yeah, I like it now. When I was younger, it was a little bit of a love-hate relationship. Once I really got into it, there's no going back. My strange addiction, you know?
I agree. There's lots of ups and downs to it because I get very frustrated super fast easily when I play the piano.
Damn.
I start I don't know. I start talking to the piano. Not I'm not going crazy, but just why? I don't know.
Yeah, my hands and fingers won't connect and match up with my brain. So, right?
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, but I really like it because when you finish a song and you memorize it, you're like, wow, I did that. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, all your hard work pays
It
off.
feels accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically piano is very versatile. You can sing with it. You can use it as background noise. You could play it alone, or you could have someone else sing with you, or it's basically you can do anything you want with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I like piano. My second hobby is dance. I joined dance later in life. I was maybe around 10, 11, 12. I was never good at it. I'm still not good at it, but I really, really like it because it gives me a form of physical activity that I can actually do. I hate being outdoors. I don't know about you guys. I hate outside. It's too hot where we live.
I love
it. Really is. It's so hot.
I don't like the sun.
In the summer, you have to wear at least SPF 50 or.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes.
And coat yourself head to toe. Just cover your hair while you're at it, because it's probably gonna boil off and burn. It's so hot.
Where we live, you're not gonna tan. You're gonna burn.
Yep. Yeah, burn. Yeah. And winters for us, oh my gosh, it's 70 degrees. Yeah. And then everyone just looks at us like we're weird, and we're like,
no, our winters are not even winters. It's fall.
Well, one
time.
One winter.
Except 2017.
It was the first time in 13 years, and before that it was 39.
Yeah, it was 2004 the last time.
It never snows. It's so hot here.
It was in a decade. There was one day of snow that lasted 2 hours, and then it was all gone.
Did we even? It didn't. No, it was it an inch of snow? No, it wasn't, right? It was little tiny layer.
Yeah, it was a tiny layer.
Yeah.
We made a snowman in my class.
Oh, wow. I didn't go to school.
Oh,
you didn't?
You didn't?
I didn't go to school. Do you know what's crazy? People kept tagging me in their Instagram posts. I don't even know who. I don't know who that. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know who they thought I was.
You weren't at school?
No, I didn't go, but people kept tagging me.
Wait, where were you?
God.
I was
Why
home.
weren't you at school?
I thought I was gonna go, but then my parents woke me up at like 9. Like it's snowing.
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
oh.
Yeah, no. Over the principal made us all go outside to see the snow.
Yeah.
My parents picked up their children so they could have like a historical moment at home.
I only got like a 5-minute thing though, because we
I
had
heard
to go
that-
back in.
I heard that my class that they just took pictures and that's it. Like that was it.
Oh,
They only took photos and then
Oh.
went back inside. But I don't know how true that is. Oh well.
oh, in my class, they said
That's the
only
weather for
time
you
they would let
guys.
us go outside as if it snowed. So then we went outside.
Yeah,
That's
my
South
class
Texas
we went
weather
in
for you
and then
guys.
out.
Literally went on a tangent. We went from dance
we went
to
on
snow.
the
Yeah. It's okay. More practice.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Point is, I love dance. But I'm not good at it. But I still do it because I love it. So
What genres like dance do you do? Is that the right word? Genres of dance? I don't know. What kind of dance do you do?
Style.
Style, yeah.
I did ballet, jazz, hip hop, and I used to do tap. But then I had to quit this year because
Really?
the time that I got released from school was too close to the time the class started. So there's
He left
Mm.
me. Left me alone. No, I'm just kidding.
So I also do dance. I do ballet. I started like really, really recently, like a lot older than you would recommend someone to start, but I don't know, it's pretty cool. I got some friends. We all do it now. I'm not like on point or anything, but you know, we try. I don't know. I really don't have like stories from dance because I just started, and then I took a break because school started getting a little hectic. Like I started getting a lot of projects from different classes, all like due the same month. So I was like, okay, well I'll take a break, and then Corona comes. So I was like, well, it's a bit longer break than I thought. So that's okay. I was supposed to start in April, but you know, look where we are now.
It's May?
Yeah.
It
It's
is
supposed
May.
to be a recital. Fun fact: today, May 2nd,
Really?
was
Today?
supposed to be a recital. That's so funny. Today was supposed
Well,
to be.
oh, by the time y'all are listening to this, it's gonna be like May 9th. So yeah, we do record a bit earlier than we released.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
yeah, we need time to edit. Sorry, people.
No, and I also found out that Apple takes longer to approve than other platforms, so it might come out even later. But that's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
Oh.
If yeah. Oh,
Well, that means that Apple's, like, fancy.
Probably like gonna be like,
No.
oh, demonetized. I'm just kidding. We're not even making money off this.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. So that's ballet. It's not much. I don't have like much to say about it except that I do it. Okay. So okay. When I was 9, yeah, I was like, I don't know. I felt so inspired to do something, but I didn't know what. Like I wanted to do something like good, or I don't know. So somehow I came up with, I'm gonna learn French, and yeah, so I was like really into it. Like I don't know, like I was 9 reading like the French dictionary for fun. Like you don't see that often.
Wow.
And then the thing is that I wouldn't look at pronunciations. I would just look at a book and kind of guess from there. So I would end up with like saying bonjour. Kid you not, like exactly like that. Bonjour, our reverie. Like you don't talk like that, but that's how I would say it. And then fast forward a couple years. This is not sponsored, by the way, but Duolingo. That once I started with Duolingo, there was no going back. I would pick like 8 random languages I'd probably never need ever, because how many languages do you need to know in South Texas besides like English and Spanish? Yeah. So yeah, so there I am learning a bunch of languages, and then the thing was that that's not recommended, so I ended up confusing like 5 languages and merging them up, and I was subconsciously merging languages together and talking like that. That's
Oh my god.
So like
no,
Spanglish.
it was more like I meant to speak Spanish, but I ended up merging Spanish, French, Portuguese, and threw in some Czech.
Oh my god.
So obviously no one's
God.
gonna understand me. So either way, now I'm just with French. I'm really happy with that. I'm not fluent. It's been a long time. You'd think I'd be fluent by now, but that's okay.
No,
I've been trying to learn Spanish forever.
Me too.
language takes time.
It takes a long time.
Yeah, where we live, if you are not learning Spanish, it's really hard to learn other languages because no one else speaks it. So it's really hard to practice it, right?
Yeah. I don't have anyone to really practice French with, which is really sad. And the only few people that know French, they're from Quebec. So they speak Quebecois, but I speak Metropolitan. So the thing is, the slang is so different that it's
like they have their own dialect.
it's a little, I don't know, it's hard sometimes. But you know what? That's okay. I've been doing it for a while. I've made it work. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking because I could literally talk about French for ever.
So I also have done dance since I was 3. Yeah, and that's how I met Heidi. Fun fact. And so I love dance. I've been doing dance for like literally since I can remember anything. And I don't know. I have a lot of stories which would take like an hour to say. So I'm just gonna move on to the next hobby.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Janae go to the same dance studio. I met her when I was maybe 12. I think I was 12 through another friend. So yeah, that's how we met. And then we went to school together, and then we just took off from there.
There's a possibility that Janae and I did hip hop dance together.
I know.
When we were really young. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Well,
but fun fact.
Yeah, if you guys, yeah. So I also like filming a lot. Like I film everything, which I'm sure you guys know. Everyone knows that. Which is also I'm sure everyone's heard of TikTok. Okay, it's this big thing, and so TikTok.
Not sponsored.
I know. Oh yeah. Don't demonetize this. So TikTok combines my like for dancing and filming, so that's why it's my favorite app to use. Because it's, it's just the whole package deal.
It's entertaining.
I know, exactly. Also, I'm sure everyone knows what Girl Scouts is. You should buy cookies for me sometime. But I've been doing that since I was 7, yeah. An interesting story there. We went on a camping trip like 4 years ago, and there was an 80% chance of rain. But my troop leader said, let's still go. It might not rain for some reason.
Oh, no.
I know. And so, and then we went, and it thundered and lightning.
I've tried camping before. It didn't turn out that well.
It wasn't fun. If we're talking about camping, I went to this thing, like a 3-day camp, like a long time ago, and it was like a really fun experience. Camping is fun, but not when the tent flooded completely. So bad. Oh my god! Here's the thing. There was like rooms, right? So one room was completely dry. The one where me and some of my friends were is completely dry. And then if you open the door, the water's there. So our trip leader's like, come out. And I was like, no, because it's dry over here. So we opened the door and everything got soaking wet. So we all had to go to her car and wait there for like 3 hours, and we were all starving. The only source of food was we were playing a cooking game, and we were all looking at the game and starving. So yeah, it was
so sad. I've never camped before.
We got a badge for it though. It was like rained out, and it's
A for effort.
Yeah.
Oh my, it's kind of scary though.
I know.
I don't know. I've never been camping. I have a horrible fear of like bugs and spiders. Oh, yeah. I hate spiders. Okay, that's a different story. If we ever have an episode about like No, like not just fears, but like over the top, absurd, traumatizing. Where did you
Oh
all
my
camp
gosh.
out? Was it like
No
local, or
idea.
do you go to like a campsite?
I think it was a campsite.
Heart attack, not heart attack, but like I don't know, fears. What is it? Paranoia. Paranoia. Then we can talk.
Oh.
I'll talk about spiders. Full on story
Oh, I
there.
hate spiders. Yeah.
Ugh, spiders.
You can just like edit out my stuttering.
Okay.
Same with me.
You want me to? Okay.
This is
Today's topic really worked out, especially since we're all in quarantine, so we keep busy. Sometimes we can get a bit carried away when trying something new, but we'll get to that later. It's time to answer you guys' questions.
Yay!
Okay, since we are starting a new podcast, we asked some of our close friends to send in our first batch of topic-related questions. But the good news is, starting May 19th, or whenever this podcast comes out, we just have to wait.
a week after the podcast comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just play it by ear. But whenever the podcast comes out, you all can vote on our topic and start sending in your own questions. We have more information at the end of the episode, so just stay tuned for that. Okay, so we have 5 questions to answer. And the first one is, how have y'all been keeping up with your hobbies?
French karaoke.
Huh? What?
French karaoke. I just find French songs and just put on the lyrics.
Oh, I see what you mean.
That's it.
I've been keeping up with my hobbies. We've been doing virtual classes online. What else is my hobby? Oh, piano. I'm still playing piano. I still have piano in my house. But another hobby that I've got into this quarantine is making brownies. I've gone through like 4 brownie batches.
Ooh.
Oh, I love brownies. Sounds so good.
I don't know if
Can
y'all
we
saw
go-
this tweet, but like people have stopped stocking up on toilet paper, but now they're baking, so all the baking ingredients were gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people are just doing everything now. How they have the time.
I want like muffins. No, it's okay. I'm okay.
I just want food.
Next question is, what's one hobby that we all have and enjoy? Someone can answer this question.
Chloe Ting's workouts, 2 weeks shred.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We've been doing that.
So the 4 of us, so the 4 of us have been connecting on Zoom calls and doing Chloe.
Yeah, and today's day 11 actually. It's nearly done.
Almost
Yeah.
done. We're almost
We
done.
are almost
Yeah.
By the time this podcast comes out on wherever you listen to your podcast, we'll
Probably done.
probably we'll be done. Yeah, we would be done.
This today's day 11. Yeah.
We're
That's
gonna need
true.
to do another workout because
Probably.
We'll probably repeat it, honestly.
Yeah, so we can counterbalance the amount of junk food that I've been eating, such as the brownies.
dude, I've been
Same.
baking too though, cause
I ate a donut recently, so
baking is fun. It's like it's relaxing too, and the food's good.
it
Out,
is.
you know.
Also, wait, that leads us to another hobby that we all have and enjoy. Before this quarantine, we would go out and eat out at restaurants a lot.
Yeah.
That's our hobby.
Every weekend. Every
Sushi
weekend, guys.
sometimes.
Not even lying. Every weekend.
You know, every
That's
weekend
good.
it's like meet up at so and so.
Yeah.
You know.
We just eat.
Our next question is, what is your favorite hobby?
I would say mine is okay, I don't want to say an app because that makes me sound shallow, but dancing and filming. So I'm just gonna say TikTok because it combines those things. But I'm not that shallow.
So recently for me, because of quarantine, I have a basketball like and the hoop and everything. So basketball has been my number one like favorite hobby for now because we've just been doing nothing at home. So I just go in the backyard. And, yeah,
That sounds fun.
Literally the best sport.
it's fun. Yeah.
What is your most mentally challenging hobby? That's a good question. Ellie, thank you.
Mentally challenged. Edit that out. Chess. was the most mentally challenging hobby. You can't get much more mentally challenging than that.
Our last question we kind of answered earlier. It's what are some hobbies/activities that we have done indoors? Because with the ongoing pandemic and stay-at-home orders, people spend a greater time inside. I think I can answer on behalf of all of us that it's exercising, Chloe Ting.
Yeah.
I've also been drawing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
I haven't done anything.
Oh, playing video games. Playing
Really?
video games. I can't
That's
believe I
cool.
forgot to say that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fortnite, but not sponsored. But yeah.
We're not sponsored at all.
We only get sponsoring this
No.
video.
Well, yeah. So going back to what we said earlier, with this whole quarantine, sometimes you can get a bit carried away, and by we I mean me. So,
That's
because
funny.
you know, we have all this extra time. Sometimes you can get. Well, welcome to Tips and Tricks, where we test out products and life hacks so you don't have to. We usually review DIYs we've done in the past, or occasionally review a product. All reviews are unsponsored, just for fun, and based on personal experience. If you have a product you want us to try, email or DM us on Instagram. So, about 2 weeks ago, I decided to make a hair mask. And, quick disclaimer, I had never used, much less made, a hair mask before this. So, I just made a quick Google search, found some ingredients that were like supposedly good for hair. I wouldn't know. And I didn't have a lot of the ingredients mentioned because I had to go grocery shopping the next day, but I did have like a lot of cooking oil because we make popcorn a lot in my house. So I decided I had the brilliant idea to mix 1 tablespoon of coconut oil with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And
Oh my God.
gosh. So I just mixed that all together. I massaged the whole mixture into my scalp and like did those Dutch braids to keep it in place. Which didn't work. Spoiler alert. Darn, I stuttered. Okay, so like I completely underestimated the power of this oil that it has on my head, because I should have researched more, because a little bit goes such a long way, like it's crazy. So, fast forward to where I'm in my bed with my hair in a shower cap. That oil that's been sitting on my head for so long is like so like melted. Because it's on my head, but then I also have the shower cap on. So like the heat is just trapped and has nowhere to go. So it's just melted and like running down my neck and my pillow, and it just smells like sweaty coconut. So nasty. Like, it's so okay. Gross. So like I completely underestimated the power of this oil that it has on my head, because I should have researched more, because a little bit goes such a long way, like it's crazy. So, fast forward to where I'm in my bed with my hair in a shower cap. That oil that's been sitting on my head for so long is like so like melted, because it's on my head, but then I also have the shower cap on. So like the heat is just trapped and has nowhere to go. So it's just melted and like running down my neck and my pillow, and it just smells like sweaty coconut. So nasty. Like, it's so gross. It's so bad.
Oh, wait, speaking of that, do you guys like coconut juice or like?
Oh no, I hate it, but my mom loves it.
I love coconut water.
Like, oh yeah, that's what I meant. I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I was saying. But yeah.
The coconut, like when they cut the top off.
Yeah, and then they put like the straw in it.
Yes, and then when you're done drinking the water, they cut it open for you, and then you eat the skin on the inside.
You guys like that?
Yeah.
I mean,
I did when I tried it.
I love just coconut. That's the thing. That's why I was so sad, because I love coconut so much, and then the smell of coconut oil and olive oil together, it doesn't work too well. It didn't work out. So I just slept through it. I wake up, all I smell is coconut. Like that's all I smell. It's so pungent, the smell of coconut. So strong, and I wash it out as best as I could. And my hair didn't feel greasy or anything, but I just smelled like coconut. And so I smell like coconut for the next 2 days.
Oh my God.
All I smell is coconut. And that's because I wash my hair every day. And coconut haunted me for like a week. So, would I recommend this? No. But I would recommend, if you do want to try it, use less than half of what I use. Because 2 tablespoons of oil goes such a long way, it's insane. I mean, unless you've tried it and it works for you, then yeah, go for it. Did it work? Personally, I didn't notice a difference. It didn't feel softer or anything for me. It just smelled like oil for a week. So this may work differently for you. I don't think I'd do it again. I tried it after. It didn't do much.
Wait, how long did it take for you to recover from this? Like the oils and stuff? Like how long was it until you went back to normal?
Like 3-4 days.
Oh my god.
And it's I wash my hair every day. And it's not that it was greasy. It actually felt kind of like, I don't know, like stiff.
Oh.
I don't know. Like,
and it probably just soaked in so much.
It didn't do anything. It was just like, I don't know how it was. I shouldn't have done that. That was perfectly good coconut oil. But yeah, it didn't work differently. I don't think I'd do it again, but then again, I also don't have the best ideas if I put that much oil on my head. But I'm sure you all have better ones than mine. If you have any ideas, comments, or questions, email us at hearusoutthepodcast@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram at hearusout.official. So don't forget to follow, because from now on, you guys get to pick our topic and our questions. Thank you so much for hearing us out, and stay tuned for the next episode.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Bye.
That was fun. That was fun.